We have 5 stamps on our passport to the parks, and thankfully the weather will allow us to get the year-long trek back on schedule.
Yeah, here we go. Award-winning filmmakers, the Pattiz Brothers, join us as our guides to America's wonders. Jim and Will give us special insight as to why these are the parks, and they're more than just parks.
Now, so far, we've hit both coasts to start the year. Guys, what can we kind of look forward to in February as the nation looks to get through historically? It really is the snowiest month. We'll start with Jim, and then we'll get Will to tag in.
Yeah, well, thanks for having us on. I think, February, it's not necessarily considered, always a great time to get out there and go to the parks. A lot of people like to go, July, August, that time of year. But it's actually a really underrated time to go to some of those parks that are a lot of times too hot to get to. In July and August and those more popular summer months. And also, if you don't mind a little snow, maybe a little ice here and there, you can get out to some of these more popular parks like Yosemite and places like that, and you'll have much more to yourself. So it's an underrated time for sure.
All right, Will, what do you think? What do you think about heading out in February? Is there any place that's particularly great to go in, say, the snowiest month?
Yeah, I would highly recommend getting out. I mean, anytime I can plug Hawaii, I'm going to plug away. So I'm going to send you to the big island of Hawaii there at Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. For starters, it's home to the largest active volcano in the world. And if that isn't draw enough, there is a lot more to see there than the volcanic activity, which right now is incredibly active. There's lava tubes you can see. It takes you all the way down to the ocean. Even when it's raining, which during this time of year, it's a little bit rainier than the others, it's still beautiful and you get all those rainbows as well. So couldn't more highly recommend that one.
Well, I'm sold.
I'm looking at some of those pictures. It looks fantastic. All right, so Jim, our first stop today takes us to a spot where you all have been in just about every kind of weather. What makes Saguaro one of this month's best bets?
Yeah, well, I love Saguaro National Park. One of the great things about Saguaro is that Tucson is this great, city, and it's a great jumping off point for a lot of destinations. They have a major airport. You can get to it on a road trip, go I-10 or whatever. But Saguaro, obviously, you're going to get the iconic Saguaro cactus. This time of year, you have terrific weather. Highs are in the mid-70s. So you have great hiking weather out there, and you don't have those blistering, triple-digit temperatures that you're going to find in the summer. The other thing is the wildlife in Saguaro. You get these amazing, desert lizards and tons of incredible bird life. So if you're a birder, it's a terrific park, and I really recommend it for the winter. Right now is the best time to be visiting Saguaro, in my opinion.
And that's not the only great park that we want to see. Can we circle back around, Will, to Volcano National Park?
Yeah, we sure can. I mean, I can go on at length in this one. This is one that Jim and I have personally spent a lot of time in when we created a film a few years back. One of the top things I recommend you doing when you visit is seeing Thurston Lava Tube, which is a massive lava tube, basically where lava has carved out a tunnel that you can hike through now. And I mean, imagine tropical bird noises as you descend down into the jungle, into this tube, and it's lit so you can see it. It's perfectly safe, but an absolutely beautiful place to go. And while you're there, you can stay at the historic Volcano House, which is one of the many historic lodges that exist within the national parks. So really a top recommendation for February.
Oh, so cool. I love it.
I tell you, we continue to see, again, the pictures look great, and just my list of places to visit just gets longer and longer and longer. Special thanks to our guides and all of this, Jim and Will Pattiz. We certainly appreciate you guys.
Yeah.